Brianna's Bananas Cooking Show. Here we go!
Hello, my bananas, it's Brianna. Today we're exploring this Southern Living 1986 cookbook. I found this cookbook at my favorite thrift store a while ago, and I haven't gotten to do any recipes out of it yet. So, of course, I had to pick the strangest one I could find. And I wanted some bread. So, today we're making country ham bread. And it's supposed to come with herb butter, but we'll toss around on the herb butter. But country ham bread. Let that sink in. Now you must be thinking, is there going to be ham baked into the bread? The answer is yes. I don't know if you've ever had a bread with meat baked in it already. I think there's like a chicken bread going around on TikTok or something, but me personally, I've never had meat bread. So today we're going to try. Now, let me get all my stuff out. Okay, so what we're going to be starting with is half a cup of warm water. We're going into my mixer. If you don't have a mixer, you can use a large bowl. That is fine. We're going to have 1 packet of yeast. I chose the original, not the fast acting, because it has to sit for 2 hours. Open your little packet. Sprinkle the yeast on top of the water and don't do anything for 5 minutes.
This video is sponsored by me, Brianna's Bananas. I've reopened my Etsy shop, where you can find handmade items made out of resin by me, like this necklace, or this sun catcher, or this pair of earrings, or this charm bracelet, or this bag charm. So check out my Etsy shop now and subscribe. Thank you. That's etsy.com/shop/Brianna's Bananas.
Okie dokie. It's been 5 minutes. So now I've melted my butter. I have 3 tablespoons of butter here. While I was waiting my 5 minutes, we need 3 tablespoons of sugar. Buttermilk. This was a little hard to find, but not a lot of people drink buttermilk anymore. I had a stepdad. Don't get me started on the stepdads, but one of them had a dad. He was super, super old. He took me out to like a country restaurant one time, and he asked for buttermilk. And they were like, "What is buttermilk?" I was like, I am so embarrassed right now. It's me and this old guy. He's asking for buttermilk. They're like, "We have regular milk." He's like, "No, buttermilk." I'm like, "Oh, stop." So that's my memory of buttermilk. Anyways, 1 egg that I've already beaten up. And we're going to need 1 cup of cornmeal. About a cup. In we go. Now I'm going to need 2 teaspoons of pepper. I just kind of eyeballed it, obviously. And a half teaspoon of red peppers. Okie dokie. Now we're gonna mix that pretty well. All right, say that's pretty well mixed. And now we're gonna need 5.5 to 6 cups of flour. It says add enough flour until it starts to become a stiff dough. So I'm guessing that's gonna be around 5.5. Let's see. Oh my God! Okay, so that was about 5.5 cups, and it's now starting to come together into a dough. So I've lightly floured my cutting board. Get all these crazy spoons out of here. And we're gonna put my dough on the cutting board. Before I do that, now comes the ham. So, 1 second. I don't have a food processor anymore because I broke it. So all I have is this Ninja blender. This is what my smoothies are made in. So I hope everything doesn't taste like ham after I do this. Okay. So what I have for ham, they call for country ham. So on Google, that says that it's a smoked ham. So I have this hickory smoked ham steak. So these are about 8 ounces each. So I bought 2. We need 2.5 cups of chopped ground ham. So to help my little blender out a little bit, I'm gonna cut up my ham into cubes. Now this is not the first time that I've heard of like chopped ham steak. Because I'm from the Midwest, and over there they make ham salad, they love ranch, they love oysters for some reason. They get real creative over there, you know what I mean? But I myself have never blended up ham steaks. I don't want to overwhelm it, so I'm just going to do half at a time. I got ham juice everywhere. Stepping on it, it's great. Okay, here we go, blending ham. I'd say that worked out pretty good. There's a few chunks that didn't get chopped, but I can just put this back for a re-chop. It's looking pretty good though. Cool. If you've ever wanted a ham smoothie, I mean, it's gonna be a little chunky, but Ninja could do it for you. So I really just need 2.5 cups. This kind of looks like more. That's about right. Something for the animals. Let's get out our dough. Sprinkle some flour on top. Okay, my dough is on my cutting board. Now we knead in the ham. Still pretty sticky, so I added the last half cup of flour. This is a lot of ham to incorporate. Seriously? I'm dropping ham everywhere. Oh my god. This doesn't seem right. I have a little bit of ham left over, but I'm gonna call this good on the ham because it's like jam-packed. And it's really hard to mix now. And it says, knead it until it's elastic. It's so sticky, I need more flour. Now I need a big greased bowl. I'm going to transfer this to my greased bowl. Okay. So I greased the bottom, I greased the top of it. Now I'm going to cover it. Leave it in a warm, dry place for 2 hours. And then we're going to take it out, divide it into 2 different pans. 2 9-inch pans. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing just like bread pans. And we're going to let that sit another half an hour. And then we're going to bake it for another half an hour. So this is taking me well over 3 hours to make this bread, but hopefully ham bread is worth the wait. So, see you in a couple hours. Okay, guys, it's been almost 2 hours. It's like 15 minutes until it's been 2 hours. It says 2 hours or until double in size. Now, I've been looking at this through my glass bowl. And this looks pretty doubled. You tell me. I'm going with it. I'm gonna put on some gloves because we're gonna do some punching. I'm gonna punch this down, beat it up, and then we're gonna cut it in half. Take each half, make it into a ball shape. Put them into our greased and cornmealed pans. Cover them again and let them sit for another half an hour. And then we're gonna finally bake them. Oh, I forgot, we're gonna brush them with water. That's kind of fun. All right, just kind of tuck it under itself until it's a ball shape. Popped it into one pan, and I'm going to try and use this bread pan also. So I guess this one will be more like a loafy shape instead of a ball. Alright, well that was easy. Now we got, Now I gotta brush it with water. I guess just until the top is wet. Just wet your bread a little. Now I'm gonna cover it again. Cover them both. And we have to wait another half an hour. And then I get to bake it for another half an hour. So it's gonna be at least another hour. Hopefully this bread is good and it doesn't give me food poisoning because the ham has been sitting out for hours. We'll see. See you soon. Okay, you guys, here's my breads. So I let them rest for half an hour in those pans, and then I bake them for another like 32, 33 minutes at 375. I let them rest for like 15 minutes now. This one is cooler, so I'm gonna go with this one. It said bake it until it sounds hollow. I don't know. Sounds like I'm just knocking on a bread loaf. So it's still steamy on the inside. It smells like ham. There we go. So we could just try it with butter or herb butter, or we can do what I'm gonna do and make a grilled cheese. It's gonna be like a grilled ham and cheese. Oh gosh, it's a little delicate. I could have let it cool a little longer, but I've been waiting all day. I could have let it bake a little longer, but no. I've been waiting all day. Yeah, I could have let it bake a few more minutes, but this is what we have. It's a little dense. It's like banana bread dense, but it's ham bread. So I'm gonna slap some American cheese on here. Let's put some bread. Okay, but actually, let me try this with some butter. While we're waiting for the grilled cheese. Okay. Not nervous at all. No. Okay. It's pretty hammy. It's pretty dense too. It's a little dry, but I'm not very good at making bread. It's okay. It's like really salty, even though we didn't add any salt. If you're paying attention at all, it was just pepper and red pepper. The ham made it really salty. Okay, hold off my grilled cheese. Okay. Here it goes. It's better with the cheese. It's like a really dense grilled cheese with ham already baked in. And a lot of cheese. That's not bad. Put the right things on top. It'd be pretty good. So, thanks for watching. Ow, I just burned myself on the grill, so you know. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Give me comments because I love them. And share around to your friends. And visit my Etsy, please, if you want. And try this bread for yourself. It's kind of cool. I don't know. See you next time. Bye-bye.